How's it going, everybody? So, I created this YouTube channel to live stream and document my trading journey with this new prop firm that I came across. Well, it's not a new prop firm, it's been around for a while, but it's a prop firm that I just recently came across. It's called Trade the Pool, and it allows you to trade the US stock market. So, I'm really excited about this because I've been looking for a prop firm that allows you to, trade stocks, and most of them out there are futures and forex related, but this one here allows you to trade stocks, and they're not CFDs, they're actually stocks. So jumping right into their website, you could see it says a stock trading prop firm built to fund traders, trade with real money on a real trading account, trade stocks, ETFs, and penny stocks with unlimited scale. So if we take a look around their website here, it says, you do the trading, we bring the money. Of course, that's what prop trading is all about. So you have 3 easy steps here. Choose your trading program, your evaluation, pass the evaluation phase, get funded, I'm ready. So I guess that's probably just scaling up your account and making withdrawals. So our partners, now one good thing about this prop firm is that they actually work with multiple they actually partnered up with multiple companies here. So with one of their plans, you could get, well, I'll go through the plans, but the larger plans, you get access to a month's worth of trade ideas, Bookmap, Trader Sync, Trader View. I think these are just some of their other partners. Probably Trader Evolution is their platform that, their execution platform that you'll be using to execute the trades, which they offer a 14-day free trial, like you can see down here. They offer a 14-day free trial, and I actually signed up just to play around with the platform, and it's actually pretty good. I'm really familiar, and I've traded for many years on DOS Trader. It's not DOS Trader. You don't have level 2. I really don't use level 2 as much since I mainly trade large cap stocks. But yeah, the 5%ers here, you can see right here, the 5%ers, that's their parent company. So they've been around a lot longer than Trade the Pool. So yeah, they're a well-known prop firm. They're in the forex space. So it's nice to see them branch out, create another sister company, Trade the Pool, that allows you to actually trade equities. Because to my knowledge, there's not a lot of prop firms out there that allow you to trade the stock market. Not with becoming regulated and taking your your Series 7 exam and doing all that. But anyways, here are their evaluation plans. So what's nice about here, you got day trading and swing trading. So you got a swing trading plan if you're planning on holding positions for multiple days. Now you can hold positions within the day trading evaluation and the day trading account if you pass the evaluation. So the swing trading pretty much allows you to hold positions for multiple days, weeks, over the weekend, which is actually pretty cool. For people that are working and they just want to dabble in the stock market, so that's nice that they allow you to do that. But I'm going to be focused on the day trading because that's what I do. I day trade. Day trade the morning session, 9:30, around about 11 EST, Eastern Standard Time. So anyways, here's the plans. You got the plan here is called mini buying power. You got the super buying power, and then you got the extra buying power, which I know if you're familiar with forex prop firms, these prices are a lot higher. So this is the equities market. But anyway, let me go and let me explain these plans. So we got the $97 one time, which is actually not a one time fee. It is a one time fee. You won't be billed like most forex. I mean, not forex. Well, forex, but futures. Most futures platform prop firms, they'll bill you a monthly subscription until you pass the evaluation phase. But this is actually a one time fee. Now, the caveat to that is you got 45 days to actually pass. So you have to pass within 45 days, and if you do not pass within 45 days, then you'll have an option to not reset the account, but to actually purchase the account again, and you'll be able to keep your progress. So this $97 one-time fee, all right, you got buying power of $20,000. Okay, so you have $20,000 of buying power essentially, so you can buy $20,000 in stock. Okay, you got a profit target of $1,800, max loss of $900, payout split 50-50. So yeah, this is a little different than the the futures and the forex. The payouts are different. You're not gonna get 100% of your first $25,000 that you make. There will be a profit split here, from the get-go. So this one here is a 50-50. Minimum trades is 20, so you have to make at least 20 trades, which you're day trading, so that obviously is not going to be a problem. Growth, you got a 5% growth. Now, growth is part of their scaling plan, and we'll go into this a little bit later, but it just essentially, once you get the account, your account's buying power is 20,000. Your max loss, your max daily loss, you're able to scale. So which is good because you actually are able to scale the account. Now you got trading period. That's how many days you got to trade this account or this evaluation, and to actually pass the evaluation. So you got 45 days. And like I said, if you do not pass within the 45 days, then you always could purchase another one, keep your progress. So if you got $1,800, okay, as a profit target, if you're up, let's say 1,000, and you got $800 more to make, then you always could purchase plan again, keep that progress, keep your $1,000 profit, and all you had to do is just make $800 more. So and you got daily loss allowance of 300. Trading booster is optional. That's what I mentioned, that they partnered up with a couple others, software providers like Trade Ideas, and I don't think Benzinga Pro's one of them, but I know they got TrendSpider, which is kind of like TraderView. They got TraderView, but TrendSpider is more like a Trading View. I'm not familiar, never used it. Trading View I'm familiar with, but never used TrendSpider. Trade Ideas, I use it. Actually had a subscription for many of years with Trade Ideas. And then real-time market data, that comes included. Okay, so now the super buying power is $300 one-time fee. Buying power is 80,000. Profit target's 4,200. Max loss is 2,100. Now here, profit split, it actually goes up. So 60% for the trader, 60% for you, 40% for the firm. Max trades is 20, same thing. Growth is 5%, same thing as far as trading period. And then your daily loss allowance is 700. So that's how much you could lose per day. Now you actually, if you lose $700 in that day, all they will do is they'll block your account from trading. You're not going to fail. So if you lose 300, on the mini buying power, if you lose 700 on the super buying power, all they're going to do is just lock your account. You're not going to fail the evaluation because you hit your daily loss. Okay, which is nice. So trading boosters, again, this one's free. So this one, you actually, with a $300, you actually could sign up for, let's say, Trade Ideas, which Trade Ideas, I believe what they're doing, I think Trade Ideas is like $120 something now. So, I mean, yeah, you get that for a month for free. so that's nice. Now the extra buying power is 475. All right, now this one you get $160,000 buying power. Now that's an equivalent to, what is that, like a $40,000 brokerage account. So yeah, I mean it's some decent buying power if you're, especially for someone like me, and this is the account that I'm actually going to be trading on. I decided to choose this account just because I'm a large cap trader. I trade all large cap stocks, your Teslas, your Amazons, your Nvidias, AMD and whatnot. So $160,000, that'll let me take a couple trades simultaneously on, let's say, having a Tesla long and an AMD short, for instance. I mean, 400 shares, I'll be fine with that, So now you got your profit target is 7,800. Now, yeah, the profit target is a lot larger. I like this one too, 4,200, but like I said, mainly for the buying power and the profit split. So we'll get to that, but it says profit target is $7,800. Okay, to be able to pass this eval. Max loss is $3,900. Profit split is 70-30. See, that's why I like that a little bit better than these other plans, 50-50, 60-40. 70-30 is nice. And then same thing, minimum trades 20, growth 8%. So this account, actually, you could grow this account larger and faster than these accounts, but that's based on their scaling plan. So their trading period, same thing, 45 days. Don't pass. Okay, just purchase the account again and keep your progress. Daily loss allowance, that's 1,300. And then same thing, you get your trading booster, which is, your trade ideas, TrendSpider, or if you want like a journaling software like TraderView, that could come included. So scrolling down here, check out our latest post, just a blog. We fund traders, unlimited buying power, trade more than 12,000 stocks and ETFs. And from what I've seen, they practically have every listed stock. Now, I don't know how IPOs work, if you have a stock that's IPOing, and I don't know how long it takes to get that IPO on the platform, if you could trade it the same day. I don't know that. I really don't trade IPOs, so it's nothing that I really looked into too much. And this is nice. Trader short penny stocks. So, a lot of people that are more short bias, and if you're, shorting like hard to borrow stocks, now this is nice because during the evaluation phase, you're actually, able to short pretty much all your hard to borrow stocks. So if you're a short bias trader and that's what you do, you're not paying for short locates. So that's another good thing. You just short them, and you don't have to worry about locating the stocks as short or nothing like that. They're there to short. So that's a good thing. Now when you do pass the evaluation, they say that pretty much, I believe, their liquidity provider, I think they go through Interactive Brokers. So anything that's really on Interactive Brokers that's going to be hard to borrow, you're probably going to have a difficult time shorting once you're in the funding stage. But as far as the evaluation goes, you don't have to worry about none of like locate fees or nothing like that. So trade any strategy or system, day trade or swing trade, including overnight and weekends. So now like I said, the day trading, we'll get to that, but you're able to not really hold trades overnight, but there's a way around it that you could do, and they explain it to you. But swing trades, if you're swing trading, you could do it over the weekend, however long, whatever your time horizon is. So, and then trade pre and post market hours, pre and after market hours. So, same thing, 4 o'clock a.m., Eastern Standard Time to 9:30, and then, once the market closed, from 4 to what is it, 8 Eastern Standard. So you got your the regular hours. So if we go to up here as the program. Okay, yeah, you go to program. It shows where your skills, become a funded trader, and keep the profits. Yeah, keep a portion of the profits, right? um, but that's okay. Let's see. All right, now here's some rules. Day trading, not like I said, if you're interested in swing trading, you could go and read about the swing trading. I'm gonna just cover the day trading because that's what I'm gonna be doing. So to become a funded trader, reach 2 times your max daily drawdown. If your max daily drawdown is $2,100, reach $4,200 in profit and get a TTP, trade the pool funded account. Okay, consistency rule. Minimum 20 trades. The trader's best position cannot be responsible for more than 30% of the profits. So, most prop firms have a consistency rule. So, that's nothing new there. I was reading something on Reddit. Somebody was saying, oh, 20 trades, they want you to overtrade. Well, I don't believe 20 day trades is a lot of trades. So, just be consistent, you'll be fine. Example, if your profit target is $1,800, your best profitable position cannot be more than 540. So that's fine. Max drawdown, don't at any time hit your max drawdown. Now, one good thing about this, I've actually talked to the support team. One good thing about this prop firm is that your max drawdown does not trail, okay, through the evaluation phase, nor does it trail through the funding phase. But the max drawdown, so if you start with a max drawdown of like what I think I was going to do, $3,800. So that $3,800, if I'm up, let's say $2,000, that $3,800 is not going to trail. It's not going to trail intraday, and it's not going to trail at the end of day. It's fixed. So, that's good. I like that. Never was a big fan of the intraday trailing drawdowns, and you're up, multiple hundreds of dollars on a trade, and you're trailing drawdowns, following your peak high, your account's peak high. But anyways, yeah. What can I trade? Almost any stock and ETF in the U.S. stock market. Trading period, 45 trading days, during which then you can trade and hold positions overnight and over the weekend, including pre and post market hours. End of day, 10 minutes before the end of day, we will fully liquidate your account. Open positions and pending orders will not get covered. So this, from what I read and like I said, I contacted support about this. 10 minutes before the end of the day, your buying power will actually go to overnight buying power. Which is a portion of your day trading buying power. And what you'll have to essentially do is close out your position and then just reopen it. And if you're gonna use a day trading evaluation or the day trading funded account to try to hold positions overnight, which I won't be doing, but there's like I said, there's ways around it, and they say you're not gonna fail the evaluation for doing so. 3 easy steps. Okay. All right. FAQs. Day trading. How do I pass the evaluation phase and get a funded account? Okay, you will pass it when you reach a profit target of 2 times your max daily drawdown. If your max daily drawdown is $2,100, when you make $4,200, you will get into the big leagues and get a funded account. All right, that's when you pass. How do I scale my account? Now, see, this is their scaling plan. Okay, yes, once you are funded. So this only goes for the funded accounts. It doesn't go for the evaluations. Every time you reach a 10% target, we will increase your buying power and your daily pulse, which is, as to my knowledge, is it's their like your daily drawdown. So they got a daily pulse that they increase and decrease based on pretty much based on your performance. So like I said, I will be doing the extra buying power. So just, for instance, it's 10% target. That's $16,000 out of your initial buying power. That's, so yeah, 10% of 160,000 is 16,000. They'll give you a new buying power of 10K. So you'll have $170,000. New daily pulse of 1%. X target equals $1,460. Initial DP, I guess that's daily pulse, or yeah, I believe that's what that stands for, is 1,300 plus 160. So your $1,300, that's your daily risk. So you cannot exceed $1,300 per day, and they'll actually increase that to about 160. So you essentially have a daily risk of $1,460. They do have this unlimited buying power plan, which is not actually listed. But when you log in and you get going, this is actually an ultimate buying power. Sorry, I say unlimited is ultimate buying power. It's like 14. It's like 13. I can't recall what it was, but it's like $1,300 the fee for the evaluation, and you get $260,000 buying power, and I think it's an 80-20 split. So like I said, this one's not actually listed on the landing page of their website, but if you log in, you'll have access to it if that's something that, like I said, I'm going for the extra buying power. It's like $475 for the evaluation fee. So are we allowed to hold positions overnight? Yes. On our day trading program, you're able to open a new position at after market hours and hold it through the end of the next day. So that's what I said. You're gonna, on their day trading programs, you're able to close out the position at the end of the day, reopen it with your overnight buying power, and then you can hold it to the end of the next day and do the same thing over. So I mean, if you are trying to hold positions, that's how and you could do that with most most, let's say, futures accounts. I know you could do the same thing. You just got to make sure you're out of your positions at the end of the day, and then you could just reopen it once the overnight session opens. So most futures programs are built like that too. But great thing about this, they're not going to fail you. If they're just going to liquidate your account, they're not going to fail you for it. So from what I've understand with Trade the Pool, they really don't fail you. I mean, they don't fail you. They'll just liquidate your account or stop you from trading. So any rules that you break, you're not going to actually get failed for it. You're just going to, they're just going to halt your trading pretty much for that day. If you hit your daily risk limit, the only thing you, of course, obviously can't hit and don't want to hit is your max, your max drawdown, which is fine. What is the buying power in floating? During regular trading hours, so yeah, this is your buying power in your after pre-market, pre and post market, and then your day trading buying power, which extended hours. So like I said, I will be going for the extra buying power. So if I am trading pre-market, let's say, I got $16,000 to do so. Now, of course, if I'm trading regular hours, Anything after 9:30, between 9:30 and 4 Eastern Standard Time, I'll have 160. Excuse me. How does overnight positions work? So I mean, you could read through all this, but it just explains how overnight positions work. If you're holding positions overnight, can I trade pre and post market? Yes, you could trade pre and post market. Um, so, oh, these are restrictions, right? Okay. Profitable positions only applied for evaluation. The trader's best position cannot be represented more than 30% of the total profit target. Example, if the profit target is 1800, your best position. Okay, so this is only so you can make more money than it. I mean, you can make as much money for per position on a funded account, but this is only for the evaluation. They just want to make sure that you're not, you know, hitting for the fences and trying to get that one Hail Mary home run trade that, you know, hit your profit target in one trade, right? So they want to make sure you have enough, you know, enough data, data points to see that you're a decent trader, or that you can make money and you're consistent, you're profitable. So the 10-cent rule. Now this rule doesn't really, I don't mind it, but for people that will be trading small cap stocks or low floats or penny stocks, yeah, the 10-cent rule could be something that hinders you. So the 10-cent rule, all profitable positions must be at least 10 cents per share in profit. Example, buy at $50.10, sell at $50.20 at least. So it has to be at least 10 cents. 9 cents, it will not be counted. So if you know, you can't be buying like 5,000 shares of something and selling it for like a 2-cent profit. It just you know, they won't count it as a profitable trade. Okay, so that's what that halt trading. Like I said, this really doesn't apply to me because I don't trade low floats. Now, if you do trade low floats, or, you know, something that's just, you know, that just going throughout the day, and then, you know, you need to take a look at this. But essentially, trading is not allowed on a symbol that has made a 8% move within 4 trading minutes. Okay. All right, an automatic halt will take place after the asset moved 10% within 5 minutes. Right, you get a you get a 15-minute trading halt, volatility halt. So, and then if a halt occurs once trading is resumed, a trader must wait 1 minute before opening a new trade or position. Right, so it's probably not going to do the whole dip and rip strategy, you know, where, you know, stock halts up, you know, opens higher, you know, dips right where the halt level is, and then rips right back up. You know, you're probably not going to be being able to do that with trade the pool. So 60-second rule. Now this rule is something that does apply to me, because a lot of times I do either cut, you know, I mean, large cap stocks could run, right? So if I'm up a couple hundred, I like to take my profits. Well, this here saying you have to wait at least 60 seconds after opening a trade to actually close it out, or to even scale. And that's another thing. If you do scale out, say you bought 400 shares, the stock makes a move, you're instantly 50, 80 cents, a dollar in the money. And let's say you take out half of the position, you take out 200 shares, and then you hold the rest. Well, if those 200 shares were within the 60 seconds that you opened up the position, that whole trade won't be counted. So, you know, if you scale out 50 cents, let's say you scale out 50 cents, you take, you know, half of your position off at 50 cents, and it's within 60 seconds of opening up that position, even though you waited on the last half of your position, let's say 2, 3, 4 minutes, the whole trade won't be counted. Which this is it's an adjustment, right? You just got to adjust the style of your trading and the way you trade to try to stay within these rules. But the difference between, it says here, the difference between every entry and exit on a given trade should be have a range of at least 60 seconds. Example, buy Apple at 11 a.m., sell Apple at 11:01. 11:01. Any position opened or closed within 60 seconds will not be considered a profitable trade. Now, here's the thing to consider. If you take a loss within 60 seconds, that loss is still going to be considered a loss. If you make a profit within 60 seconds, that profit will just be considered as a flat trade. So that's, like I said, these rules, you just have to structure your trading style kind of around these rules. And this is the only rule, me trading large caps, that I see a problem with. But minimum volume, which you should be trading, stocks with volume. During pre-after-market hours, a trader will be able to open up new positions, add existing positions only if the number of shares that have been traded on that date is more than 20,000 shares, right? So hopefully no one's out there trading like a stock that's only trading, 1,000 shares, right? The spreads are probably going to be crazy, and stock's probably not even moving. So I don't know why would anyone do that, anyways. But during regular trading hours, so this is something to during regular trading hours, a trader will be able to open new positions, add to an existing position only if the number of shares that have been traded on that day is more than 200,000. So during regular trading hours, you just want to make sure you're trading a stock that's doing at least 200,000 shares. All right, when you open up that trade, and then so that's the day trading conditions. Can I short sell penny stocks? Evaluation account, and this is what I was saying with short locates with penny stocks or with low floats or hard to borrow stocks. Yes, you can on the evaluation account. It says evaluation account. During the evaluation phase, you can short sell any of our 12,000 symbols listed, which include many penny stocks. There is no extra fee or hard to borrow. You just click the mouse, sell button, short button, and yeah, you're in. So funded account. Now that's why I said it's different. Funded account, when you do pass the evaluation, you're in a funded account. The trading conditions for a funded account may be different from the evaluation account due to the market conditions and our LPs, liquidity providers. For example, Interactive Brokers. That's why I said I believe they use Interactive Brokers for the liquidity providers. So if you have a stock on Interactive Brokers that's hard to borrow, most likely on the funded account with Trade the Pool, it's probably going to be hard to borrow. Now, I don't think you could pay for locates or anything with Trade the Pool. I think you just can't short sell that stock. So here's another one. Am I trading CFDs or real shares? Now, I've seen some other prop firms, some equities prop firms. You're not actually trading the real shares. You're trading CFDs, and I'm in the U.S. CFDs are you can't trade CFDs in the U.S. and here it says you are trading real shares. So, that's great. And I've played around with a demo account here. They offer a 14-day free trial. And I've been playing around with it and checking out their platform, the Trader Evolution, and like I said, I like the platform. It's actually a pretty good platform. And you're trading real shares, 10, 20, 100, 200, 500, 1,000 shares, whatever you put in. They're not CFDs. The tickers are AAPL for Apple and TSLA for Tesla, NVDA for NVIDIA, and so on. these are real shares, and it says the evaluation account will be conducted on a simulated account, paper money, which all evaluation accounts are, but will reflect real market conditions with real-time data feed. The funded account will be conducted on a live and or simulated account dependent on the fund's risk management decision. So I've contacted with them, and it just pretty much, if they decide based on how, your style of trading and everything else, how consistent you are, they'll either put you, continue you on a simulated account, which you can take withdrawals. I mean, most of these prop firms, Forex and futures prop firms, that's what they do. Or they'll put you in a live account, which you're not actually given account. You're not actually, it's not like other prop firms where you're actually given, let's say, $50,000 account to trade. It's actually a pool. So you actually be trading live money with a pool that they have, implemented. So you're not trading an account, you're trading a pool. But whether you're live trading that pool or you're continuing to trade a simulated account, it depends on the fund's risk management team. Okay. Do I receive any extra features when sign up? Yeah, of course. This is what I said. We have partnered with TraderSync, TraderView, Stock Traders Daily to get you the program, pretty much the fees wiped, right? So you could try it out, like you could sign up once, not with the $99 plan, or what was $97 plan, the first plan, but any plan up, you do get a free month of any of these. So Trade Ideas, TrendSpider, Bookmap, and most of these are about $100 a month. So I mean, if you do get a jump in a plan that's $300, if you do jump in a plan that's about $300 a month, you get one of these platforms and you're only really paying $200, and it's not a month, it's actually a month and a half. Do you have a free trial? And that's what I said I've been playing with. Yes, we do. It's important that you check out the platform. The free trial is for 14 days, and you'll be able to download their platform, try it out. It's live market data. It's not delayed, and like I said, it's pretty good. The platform is pretty good. Traders Evolution. It's a platform that they use, and their account dashboard on their page. That's really good. It updates live, so a lot of prop firms, their account dashboard updates, overnight, so you're not actually seeing your performance, live throughout the day. This is live, so if you place a trade, close it out, wait a couple seconds, refresh your browser, your trades are there, and they got some nice P&L graphs and your stats and everything that you could look at. So that's nice. How many symbols? So they, like they said, they 12,000. They got every symbol that I look at, so I'm fine with that. With trading platform, and then the funding phase, and this is what everybody wants to see. How does payouts work, right? You can withdraw your funds every 14 days once you reach a profit of $300. Okay, so this is nice because they got pretty much, you can withdraw your profits every other week. Okay, so once you get going, you have to at least wait a week. Wait 2 weeks. So you have to at least wait 14 days. So if you just get the funded account, it's not like you make $500, the first day of your funded account, and you're going to request a withdrawal. No, you have to trade for at least 14 days, which that is fine with me because I'm in this for the long term. So, and build up a cushion and everything before I, withdraw any profits. But yeah, you could wait 14 days, and then after that, it's every 14 days from your previous withdrawal. Okay, the profit of the payouts through wire transfer, crypto, or credit card. Credit card, I'm not too sure. I don't think they're gonna give you a credit card or like a debit card that you could just probably like a prepaid card. I don't know if they'll do that. It says what it is, but I know And somewhere else on the website, I did read that they use Wise, ACH bank transfers, um, wire transfers, and of course crypto. I would never withdraw money from a platform with using crypto, but it's there as an option if that's something you're into. So what happens after I pass my evaluation? Congratulations. Once you reach a profit goal, our risk department will examine your account and verify the trades up to 72 hours. So your account's not going to be activated right away. You're going to have to wait. I guess they have to verify your trades and make sure that you weren't trying to do anything sketchy or anything. Up to 72 hours, which is fine. You will receive a link to our dashboard to set up an interview with the CEO. So, this is nice because, I don't know any other prop firm out there that you actually will have an interview with the CEO before getting funded, after passing an evaluation and before getting funded, which this is actually pretty cool because you could actually go in, if you have any questions that you came across during the evaluation phase, you could write them down, and then when you get into the interview, you go ahead and you're talking to the CEO. They say so. You have an interview with them. So that's actually, that's nice. I think that's nice. I don't mind that at all. And then 3, after the interview, your funded account will be open. Now you're ready to make big profits. How about consistent profits, right? That's what we want. That's what I want, at least. I want consistent profits. I'm looking for the big home runs. But so yeah, this is Trade the Pool. Now if you still have questions, it's not any of these links, right? What you have to do, you have to scroll down to the footer of the page, and then go to terms and conditions, right? This is what, if you have any further questions, go here, because this, you could read through all this, their business. So yeah, any other questions that or concerns or anything, just come over here. Like I said, footer, terms and conditions, and then you just go and read all this, and it's pretty much the same thing as what we just went over in the FAQs. Payouts, you're going to learn a little bit more about the payouts. So like you got to have proof of ID, identification, tradable instruments, ideal risk management requirements, ideal risk management discipline. Oh yeah, they're now see. All right, remember I mentioned you have a daily loss, right? So your daily loss is set whatever plan you had. Okay. So this is another thing. It's fine for me, which you should be doing this, right? Anyways, with your own trading. But let's say your daily loss is $700 on the super buying power plan. Your max money risk is 30%. So what this is meaning, out of that $700 per position, you cannot risk more than 30% of your max daily loss, which will be 210. Now, if you get into a position, say you get into a position, you're on the super buying power plan, it goes down below 200. I mean, you lose, let's say $211. It'll cut it's like a stop loss. It'll just take you out the position, right? So you cannot risk more than 30% of your daily stop. It doesn't fail you. It doesn't fail your evaluation for this, but it just cuts off it just takes you out, closes out your trade, right? So there is a way around it from what I heard. I haven't tried it. Because like I said, the demo count, you have like a $10,000 daily loss or something like that. So, I mean, I haven't really tried it, but yeah, what they do say, have heard somebody, I can't recall where I saw this at, but I have heard somebody say that what you could do to avoid that, it just split your order up into multiple positions. So saying you're buying at the market, you just hit that buy market, buy market. You split, let's say if you're doing like 500 shares on something that moves where, you could lose $200 pretty quick. You could take it and then you could buy 100 shares, and then you're actually risking your daily loss on that position. Now, if that position does go down and you lose $700 and you're on the super buying power plan, then you'll still get, that position will still get closed out. But in my opinion, 30% daily loss. Now, this ain't futures. We're not YOLOing it or, Forex or anything. We're trading stocks. This is proper risk management. Whatever your daily loss is, if you're trading your own personal brokerage account, you have a daily loss set, you're not going to want to risk your whole daily loss on one trade. The probabilities just don't play out, right? So you could have this one trade that it's moving, okay, in that scenario, then maybe split up your orders and buy multiple times. That way, if the trade does go against you, 20, 30, 40 cents, you're not stopped out at your position level loss. You'll actually be risking your daily loss. And then you possibly make a lot more money. But like I said, it's good to have these daily loss set. Okay, your daily loss, your daily, your per position loss, and then just calculate your size from there. Know the ATR or the stock you're trading, or like I said, everybody's trading style different. Mine I trade large caps. So, looking at something like the ATR to see what the average daily range is, they could give you an idea of how to, size your position, Like I said, I just trade a handful of stocks, so I know usually I'm risking about 50 cents per position, so per trade really. So yeah, leverage buying power, moving forward here, profit target, stop out, yeah. So if you guys really interested in this, trade the pool. Just go through, read all this. I know a lot of people, they just jump into these things. They don't read any of the rules, and I see people on social media. They post pictures of their account being an administrative process, and they're like, oh, what's this mean? Somebody jumps on, oh, you just blew the account. They don't. A lot of people, they don't just. They hear about these things and they just, buy. They have these big discounts and they just jump right in, and then within an hour they're blowing the account and they don't know what they, how that happened. So, just anybody interested in it, just read through all this. Trading commissions, there are commissions on stocks. You got Charles Schwab's, you got your free stock trading platforms out there. But like I said, most of what I've seen here with Trader Pool, it's based on Interactive Brokers, right? And Interactive Brokers has a free commission tier. I think it's called IBKR Lite. It's their free commission tier. But I have the Pro, which they charge commissions to be able to get the API to get a third-party platform. And like I said, I use DOS Trader. So in order for me to use DOS Trader with Interactive Brokers, I have to, I gotta pay for commissions, right? So yeah, these commissions they're standard. So if you want to just take a look right quick at the commissions, it's 75% minimum. So if you're only buying, let's say 20 shares, you're paying 75 cents, or it's 1/2 cent per share. 1/2 cent per share, right? An example, buying 50 shares of Apple, you'll pay 75 cents. Okay, and then buying 200 shares of Apple, you'll pay $1, right? This is not correct. They should change that on their website. I was actually reading through that, I caught that. When buying 200 shares of Apple, you will be paying $1, and then I have, curly brackets here, per share, right? No, it's not per share. It's $1 for the 200 shares, right? So $2 if it's 400, and so on and so forth, right? So if you're only buying 50, it's a minimum of 75 cents. Okay. So yeah, guys, yeah, this is trade the pool. Here's some more stuff about profit and payouts, which actually I'll go over this with you right quick. Because this is something, most prop firms, this is something that to be aware of. Okay, the funds payout to a trader agreed position net profit. Where is it at? 14 days since the last payout. Okay, we know that. Or for the first payout. Okay, yeah. See, so or for the first payout since the beginning of the funded trading. Okay, the trader will withdraw profits only after reaching at least $300 in profits in the current payment cycle. Okay, in order to ensure, okay, this is where it is. In order to ensure you build up an adequate buffer and stay trading for the long period, once you have reached 3 times daily loss in profits, the max drawdown for the account will move to the initial balance of 0, going below which will result in the account being terminated. Okay, and then this is an example. Super buying power, $700 daily loss, $2,100 max drawdown. A trader reaches $2,100 in profits. The max drawdown will now move to 0. Okay. Without a buffer, if the trader decides to withdraw the full $2,100, they will result in the account being terminated. However, if the trader would like to continue trading, they need to ensure that after the withdrawal, there is an amount greater than 0. Okay, essentially what this is saying, we all know about the minimum and everything that we have to withdraw money from these prop firms. So what this is actually saying is that, okay, let's say your max drawdown is $2,100. Okay, you get the funded account. You got a max drawdown of $2,100. You make $2,100. Okay, then you could pull out that $2,100, but you'll get the account will be terminated because you're essentially pulling out your buffer that you have in the account. So after anything that you make above that $2,100 or whatever account size that you have, your max drawdown, those profits you're able to withdraw and bring the account down, and it'll just pretty much start at a zero. Like it says, what did it say? Yeah, will now move to 0 without a buffer. So once you make your max drawdown, your account will move to 0, and then pretty much anything that you make above that, you can withdraw. Now, they're not really quite clear on all this, honestly, on their website, and their support team, I've contacted them many times on a couple, multiple questions that I had, pretty much. And they were real quick, they get back to me pretty much, the same day. I usually contact them at night or, my time, Eastern Standard Time, so around 5-6 o'clock. And when I wake up the next morning, they have an answer for me. So any questions that you may have, just reach out to them, and they'll answer it. And that's how I figured out, because I didn't see anywhere on here about any type of trailing drawdown. And through contacting them, I learned that they don't have a trailing drawdown, so that's great. They're very hard to blow an evaluation account. Very hard to blow. If you're able to make some money, if you're able to make some profits, it's very hard to blow an evaluation account with that, with no trailing drawdown. You make a couple grand and now you have a trailing draw. Now you have not a trailing draw, but now you have a drawdown of like 3, 4, 5,000, whatever account size you got, and you have a large drawdown before you blow the account. So even if you start out, a couple weeks you do good, and then you get into a week that the market's not moving or it's chopped or something like that, and you're actually losing money within that week, well, you have a decent size loss limit at that time, and payout structure and so on and so forth. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. So yeah, thank you. I'm gonna be purchasing, like I said, I'm going to be purchasing the extra buying power, $475. This is the account that I will be live streaming. So my plan moving forth is, Monday through Friday, roundabout now. I haven't set up the schedule yet, but I want to say around like 9:15, I'm gonna do the live stream. I'm gonna jump on from 9:15 to around 11, maybe even 12, depending on how the market's moving. It's Eastern Standard Time. It's New York market hour time. So that's the hours that I plan on live streaming this, and see how it goes. I'm really excited to to give this a try. I'm really excited to get going with it. I love trading stocks. I've traded stocks for many of years, and I think trade the pool. I've traded offshore accounts. I've traded my own brokerage accounts. So I think trade the pool is I think this is a great opportunity for, even if it's for a beginner trader, that instead of sending a couple grand over to one of the offshore brokers, get you a super buying power for $300, no platform fee, very low commissions, with no international wire transfers. You pay like $60 to do per this is very low cost way to actually make some money. $300, 475, not like the 97. That's not for me. That's not it for anybody that's trying to trade large caps. Buying maybe 25 or 50 shares of these large caps, yeah, maybe. But if you're more into the low floats and the penny stocks or the small caps, that might, just to give it a try, that might be something, something for you. Profit splits 50-50. Might be something for you just to give it a try. It's $97. To get involved in the markets for $97, you can't go wrong. The stock market, right? This is a stock market. This ain't futures. Futures, you can open up your own brokerage account with futures for what, $50, $100 or something like that. Trade some micros. $500 you go open up, you get, some of the brokers like Ninja Trader allow you to trade one contract of the ES for $500. ES moves 12.50 a point. It jumps 12 points against you. You just blew your 500. But this is a stock market. This ain't futures. This is not forex. These are equities. So I'm very excited about this. I'm very, very excited about this. Like I said, extra buying power. This is a plan I will be going, and I'm probably going to be purchasing this here tonight to get everything set up. And I plan on live streaming Monday morning. So if anyone made it through this this video here, thank you, and maybe look forward to watching me live stream Monday. So, well, thank you much for your time, and we'll see you soon.